Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today I'm fucking tired because I slept more or less. But well, I'm here another day. Okay, today was a little bit. It was an interesting day, but like it didn't go as planned, more or less, in terms of price action. But I've seen these patterns, I think, a few times, and I understand now what could happen. Okay, but it's of course never it's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna start with the XY. We still have this previous weekly high and run liquidity in H1 here, untouched, but reaction here and reaction here. So probably it's going to be taken at the end of this week. Well, yeah, tomorrow or Friday. Not sure about that, but if it's not this week, probably next week. As we took these previous weekly lows here and we traded away from there. Okay. So what happened today? Today we took this previous daily high and probably ran liquidity on H1 because this is a break obstructor. Okay. And I was looking at to trade far from it, but seeing these like these weeks on H1, it made me doubt. Okay, so if we go on M5, we have this break with a wick, and as you know, I usually wait for another break to look for the trade. But then we had the break of structure to the downside, and well, it continued moving down. Okay, so leaving out of highs here, and well, let's see what happened on the other pairs. Okay. So EU, more or less the same, but on the other way. We had this round liquidity in H1 here being taken yesterday. Then we had this break to the upside. This was a clean break, so I could have expected a reaction from here, but it took these lows, previous daily low and round liquidity in H1. And on M5 we had no possibility to enter here. The break was the same as the XY with this week. And when we were up here with this is round liquidity in H1, okay, so we had a fake break to the downside, then we took this round liquidity in M5 to the upside again, and then I saw this break, and I wanted to look for sells, but we took this round liquidity on M5 with the strength, okay, inducing sellers probably. Then we took this round liquidity on M5 and round liquidity on M1, as you can see, the one that broke the structure. More or less, maybe this one, but this one is okay. And we took this low again. I could have traded that, but didn't like it, as we had this being taken, and then we took this low and moved to the upside to take this high round liquidity on M5. Okay. And well, and after that, nothing more. Then GU. Okay, so on GU had previous weekly low with multiple reactions here, so I understood that we could take that, as this is break and retest traders probably entering here with a previous weekly low which has a lot of liquidity and another previous weekly low. Okay, so in this case we had the same. I like more like GU more than EU, as we had these highs and everything. We had this previous daily low and round liquidity in H1 because this is a break obstructor here. As you can see, this is a break obstructor. And then, well, I just waited for the break to the downside. In this case, it was cleaner and stronger, but then we had break obstructor to the upside on M5 and no confirmations at all. And then the price continued going up. Okay. If we go to USD JPY, we have the same, but on the other side. Previous weekly high being taken. We had this strong move to the downside with this break obstructor and reaction here. So yeah, the same. I it was pretty clear to me that it will take these highs, previously high and relevant liquidity H1, so maybe I can look for some setup to trade these, but yeah, I just want to go slow and try to be focused on my setup right now. So clean break here, then the break of structure was down here, okay, on M5. The break of structure was down here. We took the round liquidity in M5, so I could have looked for sells in here, but I didn't feel comfortable, and yeah, but yeah. I think it's pretty clear. So I could have looked for sells there, and yeah, here no, because it's out of timing. But then we have this movement to the down to the upside. And probably, but this is huge. I don't know if I would have entered here. This is huge, okay, but maybe something like this could be possible, but not sure about that because I wasn't looking at it in that moment, and then we continued going down. USD more or less the same, but in this case, well, yeah, we have rival equity here, so I think the same that we could go up this week and take these liquidities here. And we had, as you can see, previous daily high, a lot of reactions, so I expected this to be taken again, and the fucking same. Okay, so what confused me is it was this round liquidity on each one, really. So we had this break of structure to the downside on M5, but then we took this round liquidity on H1, and I was looking for buys, but here, yeah, no confirmation at all. Yeah, and this low was taken, had been taken, yeah. So no confirmation at all, and no trades for me. And to finish this day, USD CAD had really nothing. Okay, so my relevant liquidities were marked up, and I had alarms, but they weren't taken. And I'm trying to look for Bitcoin. Okay, so you can see, try to do the same. And it's taking these liquidities, but not creating like good setups to trade. As here we have no break structure, and we have it up here. Okay, I know the indicator is not good, not properly. Yeah, I don't know why it works wrong here, but the trade could have been here, but it's out of timing, so no trade for me. Okay, so well, it's just some test that I'm doing. So well, I hope you like it, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.